Oh, as a look does go long and over the top to Foxcroft. This set, Prendergast picks up, goes into the in-goal area. Skinner try to keep up with him. And links up out on the right-hand side of the field. Flicks it around behind the beer. Well, that is unbelievable. Zanika Tanamu plays it, fifth and final touch. Tanamu takes it on herself. Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to round 6 of the Metro Cup competition. It's been a long 2 weeks off with the double bye round for the National Youth Championships in Queensland All Schools, but we are back and we are back into the run to the finals of the Metro Cup season. Round 6 tonight of 10. We've got some huge matches coming your way in the men's premier. The UQ Rebels taking on Redlands, which is going to be a cracking matchup, and then in the women's we've got Brothers taking on the Country Club Colts. My name's Zach Jenrick. I'm joined in commentary tonight by Riley Watton. Riley, 2 cracking matchups coming our way tonight.
Yeah, mate, 2 great games tonight. UQ taking on Redlands. Both teams really need a win here. Very close in the ladder, and it's very crucial for both teams to get the win here tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cracking competition this year, as you can see on the live ladder, which we've got up on your screens at the moment. Second place down to 5th in the men's premier competition, only separated by 3 competition points. We can see the UQ Rebels and Redlands there. They're sitting 3rd and 4th. The winner of this match tonight could jump as high as 2nd. The loser will leave themselves a lot of work to do in the remaining 4 rounds of this competition. So a huge match for both teams tonight. And as we get the team lists up, there's a couple of big ins for both sides. We saw the UQ Rebels, they started the season with a few of their big name players out, but plenty of strike power in the team tonight. Jackson Mills, James Hegedus, get Caelan Bell, Blaze Prendergast, plenty of stars there. Flynn Kelso, expect him to feature as well. Jackson Streeter coming off a good NYC campaign. Lots of these players playing a lot of footy, Riley, in both the National Youth Championships and the Queensland All Schools, but good to see them backing up straight away for the Metro Cup.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's been a bit of a big year, busy year for everyone. So it's good to see that everyone's still making it out to Metro Cup, and yeah, it's honestly for everyone, it's just about trying to make it through the grind of the season.
So you see the Redlands team list here. A couple of big ins for them. Drew Price back in again this week, and the biggest one of them all, Adam Russell, almost 12 months after rupturing his Achilles tendon, is back into the lineup. Such a great player. And so good to finally see him back on the field. It's always a long road back from those ACLs and Achilles ruptures, but he's back tonight. He's done a lot of hard work with the prehab and the rehab, but great to see him on the field tonight, and he adds a bit of strike power to this Redlands side.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's going to be a very interesting one. It's I tell you what, with him coming back into the side as well, like it'll be interesting to see how he goes. Yeah, you know, he's had a bit of time off, but it'll be you know, definitely good to see him come back.
And into our key player matchup for tonight, we've got James Hegedus and James Price, the double James. Both of them were over in Nottingham playing in the World Cup. They now line up against each other, both of them such key attacking weapons for each of their sides, and that's going to be a cracking matchup tonight. Whoever wins that will do a great job helping their team to go and win this crucial matchup. Now going to introduce Kai Leggett into the commentary team. Kai, just come off a game tonight. You'll have the inside scoop on what the conditions are like out there. Plenty of rain this week. Tell us a little bit about what the boys can expect out there.
Yeah, thanks for that, Zach. I can tell you I'm busted. It seems out there at the moment that it's quite humid. The problem with that is obviously the later we go on and the more humid it gets, and you obviously get those cooler winds coming over the hills. It does make the ball a little bit harder to hold, so obviously key thing for both teams tonight will be those 1%ers, making sure that they complete off their sets, making the right choices at the back end of them as well, and hopefully putting some points on the board. But who do you reckon's got this one?
Oh, it's going to be a tough one, honestly. I think you know, like Redlands did beat them in round 1 at the start of the season, but yeah, honestly, it could be anyone's game. It's so close, this competition. Honestly, like every game is close. Every game could be anyone could win any game in this competition. So yeah, it's going to be a really good one to watch this tonight.
Absolutely, and obviously with these ones as well, they're chasing Country Club Colts. The winners from the year last year and the year before. How do you think of their chances coming into the back end of this season?
Oh, well, I mean, UQ are the back-end specialists, really. Like, I think I can't really count on one hand how many times UQ have had a bit of a rough start at the start of the season with not too many wins on the board. And then, yeah, as they get in towards the end of it, they always end up being in that grand final conversation.
Absolutely. As we see UQ come into the line first off, split a play, look to bomb long. Third touch on the line there. Very good defence from the middles there. Adam Russell working hard as they go out to Hegedus. They look for that link. Long ball. They look like short again. And that one goes to ground, unfortunately. Good signs to start off with for UQ.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're definitely getting the ball rolling. They definitely want to be onto it straight away. And it's Redlands have really kicked back as well. They pretty much wanted to be on it straight away. So it's looking like it's going to be fast and contested well. So it's looking like it's going to build up to be a great game.
Definitely is. We've got fifth and last, half run. Short hole.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to be anyone home, but there was. Zoe Genrich blows a penalty there. Get UQ a very good retrieval coming out of their line.
yeah, they just say it looks like they're going to get their roll on now as they get a good drive. Look for a 2-up play. Nice here as they get their roll on now.
Fourth touch
Good
here.
drive
Going to try and find Blaze Prendergast here for fifth and last. Goes a short side, takes off into half. Can he find someone to get him on the board? By the looks of it, they do.
And he does.
Great start there. Going to one of their Australian middles there in Blaze Prendergast. Finds their winger for the first touchdown and made that look very simple, didn't they?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, Blaze is very renowned for his pickup, and he's so quick off the mark. Like, look at that. Just step back, straight up. Oh, just beats him, burns him on the end there, and then just a sneaky one on the try line. Just misses the line there.
1-0 as we go into the early parts of this game. Redlands looking to capitalise here. They will go short side, back long side. Fifth and last touch. Yeah. Zach, by the way, has run out of the commentary booth and straight to blow his whistle as they go fifth and last, short side. That's 6 touch over the sideline. How did he do it?
Oh, mate, he's a man of many talents. That man. He not only does he come out, he can commentate, he can ref, he can also do our pre-game interviews as well as he can do the live stream preview as well the day before. So he's man of many talents, and yeah, he's half the reason why we can get so many good games going on week to week.
He's a bad day to be a 20-kilo plate around him, that's for sure. As fourth touch coming into the line here for UQ, trying to find a half here, not much where to go. Fifth and last, take off on the long side, pump short. Oh my
down
days.
the middle.
Talk about Moses parting the seas there. They opened up. Oh, that was beautiful touch footy from UQ as they put the score back to 2-0.
Yeah, he just sucked him in. I don't really. It was just a little bit of a setback and just turned him inside out and just held it up long enough to make a big enough gap there. And yeah, it's just great footy from UQ there. That's just really well drilled in footy there.
Absolutely. And for those of you that are wondering at home, if it is really windy out at BMTA, it is not. I'm still blowing for my game. Adam Russell plays the ball. Another splitter play, looking to go long again. Winger looks to be there. Fifth
Just
and
makes
last.
it.
Great defence there from UQ. Keep them to 2-0. Price picks up from half. That's 6 touch. Some good signs for both teams as we see here in the opening minutes. There's a lot of good attacking and defensive footy. Yeah,
no, they both definitely want to be on the ball nice and early. As soon as it's changeover, they're both screaming for it. So you can tell that they're keen to get out there and they're just keen to get running.
Absolutely. As Blaze Prendergast comes on again, finds that extra 20 metres to get them onto the 10-metre line. Fourth touch up now. Unfortunately, mistake there. That could have been 3-0 if they kept going there.
Yeah, no, they can definitely, once they get their roll on, UQ are pretty unstoppable at this point. So it was honestly probably lucky for Redlands there that they didn't get their good roll going.
Absolutely, that's third touch. So they come into their attacking half now, looking for some options here, and no one home there on that little sweeper there. Doesn't look like they're gelling well at the moment. We might have thrown the mockers on early doors, I think, but UQ are playing quite well as Blaze cops one to the scone there as well. God, it's all happening here in the first 5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a very, very interesting start to the game. It's one that I haven't witnessed in a while, but yeah, I think once Redlands sort of get their roll on, I think Drew has missed a few games, and that was the one that he just didn't get the ball to connect there. But as they come in now,
they come into the line there, pick up and run from half. They do go the long side here, switch back, no one home.
Straight on the ball again, Redlands there.
They're very good at that, aren't they? There's just no time wasting. They're straight on the ball, and it's second touch, and they're already nearly at the halfway line there. A lot cleaner than they have been in the first couple of minutes, and get a penalty for the back of it as well.
Yeah, referees trying to create a bit of space there. Just getting a bit of a compressed 7 there, as the referees like to say.
Is that from personal experience, or have you read a book on that?
Just a little bit of personal experience there. It's a very, very common one that's starting to get introduced, is the creation of space as opposed to getting back on side 7 metres. So it's a little one there for all you guys up and comers. Just something to think about when you're defending.
So go fourth touch coming up here. They look for a half here. Oh God, I fell for that.
Oh,
They do get a repetitive set on the line again. Just never on by the looks of it. What Campbell's saying there. Can you enlighten that one for us?
yeah, it looks like he's talking to Jackson Mills there. I'm not too sure if it was a dropping early penalty or just never got on side before he became imminent with the touch. Goes with the ball. Oh, here we go.
And there looks like there's some words being thrown here. It is early doors to be throwing some words. And he'll go for a quick sit. 6 on 5 for the next couple of seconds. We'll see what they can do here with five on the field.
Yeah, I think Redlands just want to hold on here. They got a fresh set. As much as they got 5 on 6, I think they want to hold on to the ball here.
Oh no.
Put the mocker on him.
Jeez, don't want to have what you had for dinner. That's for sure. You've been on fire. But they look like they had the goods there. The Redlands rolling into the line there and just weren't able to hold on the ball.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's look, as UQ sort of start to, they've had a bit of a jammed sort of set coming out here, but they get their roll on now. Jimmy with the ball.
It goes for a 4-on-3 setup. They look to go long here, and they've gone short again. Ooh.
Oh,
God, and Zach gives 6 again. There you go. Why can't he do that in the games that I've played? It'd be nice, wouldn't it? UQ get a fresh 6 on the line here. They'll be looking to go for a head sweep. Oh, there's more words being said here.
needs it on the 7 here.
Thank you. There you go. James Hegedus on the sweep here. Looks to go back in short again. First touch.
Yeah, Jimmy did say in the interview earlier tonight that it was going to be a bit of a diving game, given how the conditions, and by the looks of it, that's what they seem to be doing. It seems to be very close as they throw a long ball.
And look, to be fair, that ball after 10 minutes does turn into a cake of soap. Having played that first game, then it was just you really struggled to hold on the ball in what I would call close conditions. Not quite hot, not quite cold, but it is sticky for both teams as well. And with that rain, it's really holding up as we come into the 4th touch into the attacking line. 5th and last. Can they create anything, Redlands? Touch and pass there from Zoe.
They're keeping it close though. They're not giving UQ any sort of opportunity to hold up here. They are really pushing them on their drive set. UQ are getting a really good roll when they do get the ball nice and early.
Absolutely. We're 9 minutes into this first half here at a BMTA, and it looks to be UQ's game at the moment. Redlands are definitely sticking in here as they got 5th and last. And that 6-touch changeover.
Here we go. This will be good here from Redlands. If Redlands can get a good drive here, this will be a really good. They've got good field position here for all 5 touches. They should be able to get a set on the line.
All over that one, Zach doesn't miss many of them, but can't kick the ball to the sub box, unfortunately, for those that are wanting to learn touch at home. But it's very, very good from the Redlands players there, just to make sure they can get in behind that and actually milk that penalty from them as well. As 3rd touch comes under the line here, looking for a link sweep. They'll go short side. They go back the long side. They'll go long and found the opposite winger.
Straight to James Courtney's bloody bread hole. There we go. Oh.
God, they've been really good at that for the first 10 minutes. That 2nd touch and they're halfway. That's just it's easy at the moment for UQ as they get a roll under 3rd touch.
Interesting to see how they go here. No,
4th touch coming here, looking to find a half. As they go back long side. Oh, it's a great ball.
Look at that.
Moses might be playing on their team, I swear. Both times they've gone through the middle there. There's the seas of part, and that's just a great sinker ball there as they pick up. We look at the replay here. That first little dummy brings that link in, and got acres of space there. Poor Marcus Holmes out there in the middle of it all. But as they see the hold up here, that link just goes in and commits a bit too far, and you're able to pass in behind. And
yeah, that was just beautiful footy there from Jacob Madden, honestly. Just held it up just long enough to draw in that link to think he's going for the short option there.
Kalen Bell goes over to make it 3-0 as they go back long side. Big 3-point play. They look for Price to run a lot of this attack now as they go long side in short. Last touch.
See what Redlands have coming up here. Step back.
Oh dear. 6-touch changeover.
Look at that. Yuki already just screaming for the ball. Touch was just made and they were already screaming for it.
You see how deep that far link is as well. And Heather, that's the reason at the moment why UQ are able to move so smoothly onto the field, is it's so deep and actually creating that chance for this, exactly this to come on. Roll from half as Jimmy Hegedus picks up, runs from half, goes to short side, short ball again. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, now since you've got a refereeing badge, why wasn't that a try?
Oh, it's going to be a bit of a tough one. I think there was something in back play there that I think impacted one of the Redlands. Actually, probably not even. It's a penalty to UQ. I'm actually not too sure just there. Maybe it might have been the possibility of it being a touch pass or a forward pass. Usually you can go back.
Oh, he's plucked it.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Well, they get the
Take your money.
They get the reprieve there, Redlands, as they look to go to Marcus Home on the wing. That's second touch. Looking for those wide subs to come on now, as they do. It's fourth touch as they come over the halfway line. Look for a half run here. Options short and long, and they've bombed long to try and get a bit of a breather.
Yeah, JC just on the money there, just ready. You know, Australian winger. You know, you can't miss those ones. That he was all over it. Saw it coming from a mile away.
Absolutely. Look at that separation out there as well. They're able to get to the sub box so easy as well. UQ, they're making a good meal out of it as they come over the halfway line now. Fourth touch coming up. They're looking for a half here as they pick up, go long side.
Just holds it up.
There's no way. Put the ball down. Six touch changeover. They've held that short ball very, very well for the first 12, 13 minutes, and it's really committed that link in, and it's actually given them an option for a sinker ball, as we can all see.
Yeah, no, definitely. They have definitely been playing the short game tonight. And it's definitely shown to be working. I think honestly, if nothing really changes for Redlands here, I think they might just keep utilising the short ball play for the remainder of the night.
We lost the touch count there for the Redlands. Thought they had an extra one up the sleeve as that looks to be a ball down. Oh, God, give me my referee badge. I tell you what. Oh, I'm all over it.
Here we go.
Gives Redlands a chance here to get one back on the board that they so desperately need. Oh, great two-step. As they get a 6 to go again.
Yeah. Good decision-making from the referees there.
A great call, Zach Genrich. All over that one. Doesn't miss many. As they go again. Short side. They're all over that one again on the short side. James Courtney doesn't miss those.
No, he does not. Here we go. What we got? I think we got second or third touch now.
Third touch here in for the middle drive. Price comes on this close link here. They're looking to run it through, most of it him. Ball down there.
Unfortunate there for Redlands. I think they still had another 2 touches up their sleeves. They definitely could have set for something up to go wide, but just couldn't hold on to it.
And that's the importance of knowing the touch count as well as UQ come into the halfway line and get a very well-deserved penalty there. Extra 6 touches as they come into the line. And as we've said, not being onside is your biggest curse coming out of your defensive end, and they get 6 easy touches as they roll into the line here. And it just makes your job a little bit harder, especially coming into the half time. The legs are starting to get a bit heavy. Lungs are starting to become a bit more empty.
Yeah, no, definitely, and it's definitely not a good place to be when you've got Blaze coming on with a fresh set of 6. It's definitely not scary when he gets the ball rolling.
It'd be a bad day to be a save middle, that's for sure. as they look to go back into the middle here, and they go short side again, back long,
holds
and
it up.
Oh wow!
Oh, just get him before he puts it down.
I'm glad I don't have a refereeing badge now. That's brilliant. Good defense there from Redlands. As at fourth touch here, they look for fifth and last. Lots happening there in the roll ball and 6th touch. That was actually a very good play there from Redlands, just to hold that 5th touch up and really make it harder for them to get that roll on, which Blaze would have so desperately loved there coming into the line.
Yeah, really definitely put the mocker on Riley and Blaze there. Not too sure who was going to go to half there. They just sort of were bit stuck on that, and then the boys started shooting up. So yeah, definitely put the pressure on them. I think if Redlands can keep this up, then I think they can start putting some points on the board as well.
As Redlands come into the line. 4th touch now. They're looking for one more. It's happened a couple of times now. I think Redlands have just lost the count in their head a little bit, and they've run the ball on 4th instead of listening and making sure that it was 5th and last. As As a touch and pass is called from Zach. God, that exit just looks so much easier now, isn't it? They're at first touch and they're at the 10.
Yeah. That is just good. That is great coaching, honestly. Especially from UQ's coaching staff, like that, Jason Boyd and Ty Bruce, like they're just two phenomenal coaches, and yeah, just the amount of work that they put into their team. With oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's just easy. And credit where credit is due. Jordy Blanco, who is already back in the sub box there, on the wing there, he's set his one up for the night with this little bat back into Hegg, and it's just unfortunate that Redlands link wasn't there to come back on the outside there, but great ball to get it out there and just well held up from Jordy Blanco. And as I say, I don't think we give the wingers enough credit these days.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a bit of a shame as well from Redlands there. I think their middle just lost his footing, and I think it put a bit more pressure on the link and the wing to sort of jam in to save him. So, yeah, the conditions are definitely playing a crucial role in this game, and it's interesting to see who can utilise it the best.
Absolutely is. UQ get a reprieve again coming out of their defensive line with a penalty there. They're coming into fourth touch now. As they come into their half, looking to put another one on with just over 3 minutes left on the half. Plays Prendergast, dances around with the ball. Goes to half.
Just lost it.
And it's just, as I said, like, it is so hard to hold that ball out there at the moment. It is genuinely properly hard.
Especially that middle patch there. You can't really see it too well at the moment, but yeah, no, definitely that middle patch of dirt right where Blaze was. It's just it's not. It just holds too much water, and it's making the ball very, very difficult to hold on to.
And that's the pressure there. Kalen Bell, he made the 6 to go before, and then got them the ball back there. Very good link defending there as well, as UQ get a fresh set of 6 coming into the line. Look for a lot of this attack now to run through Blaze, as they've got just over 2 minutes left in the half.
Interesting to see what they do here, if they try and just hold it up and keep the Redlands defence nice and tight, or if they're gonna. Oh, here we go.
I don't think he was ever onside there, to be quite honest with you, but Campbell's seen it. He's called it. I believe they've got earpieces in these again, the referees. When did that start?
Yeah, so the referee comms kits, they were brought in at the start of the Metro Cup season for this year. They're essentially an open mic, so the entire time you can just hear each other talking the entire time. So really helps for getting those little ones like the forward passes, the touch passes, when sometimes the ball's a bit far away, especially on a long ball where you just can't keep up with it.
Oh my days. Broken ankles and Blaze. Well, if he's not running with the ball and scoring with the ball, he's running off it and scoring with it too. It brings it to 4-0 for the Rebels. 5-0, sorry, as we've got a minute and a half left.
Yeah, just look at that. He just splits them open, holds it up once again, and just Blaze just finding space and just getting to the ball right before the dead ball. Just good footy, that.
Minute to go now in the first half out here at BMTA. Great game of touch football so far with another 20 minutes to go. Been all UQ traffic at the moment as they look to go into that wowie.
Look at that.
Talk about saving grace to the first half. That's it for Redlands. It puts a bit of the air in the lungs coming into the second half, and it's just a great link hole here.
Well, yeah, I think it'll just give them a lot of confidence going into the half time. You know, just knowing that they can get points on the board, and it'll be a good point of conversation. You know, like that's where UQ's weak point is. So it's time for them to utilise that.
Absolutely. Marcus Home getting the chockies there, and well, God, we're talking about easy try after easy try. What's going on? If the gates just open.
Oh, I tell you what, the Red Sea is definitely parted out there. Everyone just keeps getting split and split and split. It is looking like it is going to be a very short game tonight.
Hegg sold the lollies to that back middle there and threw the short ball, and as they pick up and run from half early with not long to go, they get through. Are they not back to back again? They have not. Great touch there by the link there as well.
Well, we have a bit of a conversation going on here between referee Campbell Muir and Zach Jenrick.
Is the other goosey on him there and then running short side? Yeah, great call. Great call there. 6-1 half-time, UQ Rebels up against Redlands. Great game of touch football so far, Riley.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely been a bit of a grind this game. We're not one of the most high scoring matches I've ever seen, but no, definitely both teams looking to get into their grind, and I think this second half could definitely be anyone's game. It's definitely not just a write off this one.
Stick around, ladies and gents. 20 minutes of touch football for the men's Premier Division coming up next.
This grass looks smart, and it's tough enough to handle whatever you throw at it, so it stays looking smart. Tip Tough Hybrid Bermuda, the smart grass.
Welcome back to Friday Night Touch out at Brisbane Metro. Ripper game on our hands at the moment. 6-1 at half-time to UQ Rebels up against Redlands.
Yeah,
Very good game of touch football coming up.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's like you can see now, like Dave Maher is getting into the boys here about about what he wants from them, and I think a lot of it just comes from their drive, and a lot of it's talking about the middle of the field here, and I think it's just about winning that ruck and winning the grind, and I think if they can do that, I think they can put UQ on the back foot.
That's right. And by the looks of it, over the other side there, Boyd is definitely having some words to the UQ boys. They are up 6-1 and they are playing pretty comfortably at the moment. They've run 3 or 4 of the same play at the moment. They've gone straight through the middle of the field and set up a couple of great tries. But anything could change in the back end of this second half as we've got some action coming up after this. We've got Brothers and Country Club Colts in the Women's Premier. Should be a very good game coming up. Jordan Dart looking after the Brothers squadron and Craig Morrow looking after the Country Club Colts. What do you think's going to happen there?
Oh, well, I think you've got 2 outstanding coaches there, and I think you've got 2 teams that on their day could definitely take the Chockies tonight. It's yeah, I think both teams have every opportunity to get a win tonight, and I think it's definitely important as well, especially for Brothers if they get a win tonight, and if over on Field 5 at the moment, if they get some results in their favour, they could end up second on the ladder here, which would be huge for Brothers, and I think it would be a massive confidence booster for them looking ahead of finals.
Be huge coming into the back end of this season. There's not many games left, so it's all up for grabs, especially with both divisions as well, men's and women's. As I believe Country Club Colts are at the top for the men's, and they're the team to currently chase at the moment. But turning our focus to here, we've got 20 minutes worth of touch football to go. UQ Rebels are comfortably in front at the moment. What do you think the Rebels have got to do to really get back into this game?
Oh, I think they've just got to keep being consistent here. I think they show that they know what they've got. They've shown that they know that they've what they're doing, and they know what they need to do to take the Chockies here. I think they just got to keep utilising their skill set, and I think they could hold on to it.
Let's see as the whistle is about to be blown after half time here for an extra 20 here, as the conditions by the looks of it, they are starting to cool down. Makes things a lot sweatier.
Yes.
Unfortunately, and not just for us up here in the commentary box, for the players as well. As Adam Russell starts us off for the second half. Look for Redlands to come out very quick here, as we've seen so far. 2 touches down. They go out to Price. Run over that 2-step back inside. And hold up the play again. Very good defence there from the middles.
Oh, just lost it.
I'm going to put that down to that ball being a cake of soap just quietly, but it's a very good reprieve there again for the UQ as they get a good roll out of their defensive end.
And you can see here now as well, like Redlands are screaming it out their box, but they're trying to get up in their face, trying to take away any opportunity to take some space. And look at that, puts the pressure on Blaze, and he can't get a clean pick up there.
That's happened 2 or 3 times again tonight, not just by Blaze. Oh God, he's gone. Adam Russell, how's the ACL? Gets to the 10. Very smart play from the veteran there, by the way.
And they get a 6 to go.
As they get another 6 here. Exactly what Redlands need to start off this second half. Can they make amends for the first half?
Drew with the ball.
There we go.
Penalty there. Offside there from Riley. You could heard that one from Zach just up here. It's I think he was just holding up too long, and he just sort of put that pressure on. That's caused the ball down there.
And I don't know how you've heard that up here. I know I haven't got great ears, but bloody hell.
I think it was just hearing my own name, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, that could have been it. Yeah, as they throw the ball away there, unfortunately, that was only first touch. Ball goes over onto field 2, gets themselves another good break.
Yeah, Redlands just last few times they've got a set restart, they just haven't been able to get the full set on the line yet. They sort of I feel like they try and work a bit hard to score there, and
yeah, great call that.
Penalty there for offside.
Very good there by the UQ half as well, just to know that they were offside. Don't care if I throw the ball into you, I'm still going to get it back anyway. So UQ get a fresh set of 6 coming into their line. They look to make something out of it here with the sweeper. Hold up the play a little bit more.
Here you go, Priddle at half. Oh.
There's no 3-point play there, unfortunately. They're going to throw the sweeper again as they do, as they go to the long side. Sinker was there. Good defence out in the wing there by Marcus Home to keep that 7th try at bay. It's a little bit sloppy here coming out of their half now for Redlands. Probably need to make that a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, probably just need.
See,
unlucky.
I tell you what.
It is just a bar of soap, isn't it?
Oh, see.
Oh, down again.
No, I'm not a betting man, which is a lie, but I reckon there's not much more you can really do at the moment. You've just got to play for your 1%ers. As Price gets the ball, goes out the far side. That pass is very questionable. As they go back the long side again. Price with the ball again. Hard up to the middle.
With the ball.
Rooster play.
Holds it up. Gets it away. Quick hands. Oh, touch pass there.
Another great call from Campbell. Doesn't miss many himself. So they look a lot better coming out of the second half here, Redlands do. They're creating some chances. They just haven't been able to capitalise at the moment. Yeah,
they just haven't really been able to find their groove yet. I think they're still sort of working with it. I think a few players coming in and out. You know, a few players away, especially come back from the break as well. I know some teams do definitely take a while when they come, you know, when they're out of the grind. But yeah, Redlands not happy with the penalty there, but I think it was warranted.
I think it was also worth a blow up as well. But Prendergast does well as they look for a little link sweeper.
Just can't get the ball away.
I tell you, like it's seriously hard to hold the ball, and I thought it was hard holding the ball at 6:30. It's 8 o'clock now, and I don't reckon it's going to be any easier.
Yeah, no, I think just now, even you know, with all the rain that SEQ's got, I think you know, here at BMTA we've already got about 50 mil over the last 3 days, which is an insane amount to get already. But
oh, sir. Oh. Bulk blow-ups here in the Redlands sub-box, as you probably heard in the back of their thing. As oh god, they get it back there as well.
God, if what Redlands can do here.
Let it sing. They had it there. They might have scored. Gets a penalty anyway for Link being offside.
Nice set restart here, right on the 7. Let's see what they can set up here now.
Exactly what they're looking after here. Little 2-step. Yeah, he doesn't miss many there. Second touch, still got 4 to go. Let's see if Adam Russell can pull something out of the hat here.
Sweeper here.
Sweeper holds up again.
Tries to get it away. Link hole, flick out the back. Oh,
no way.
That is
and last. That's very good slide defense.
That's great. That was amazing scramble there from UQ. Like you could see there, they had their winger coming in and defending one of the middles at one stage there. It's all over the place.
Geordie Blanco put his cape on there for a second there and did a lot for the boys to help them out there in the trenches and got them the set stop. And as they come into fourth and fifth touch here, we've got 2 touches left. We're looking for a half.
With a drive.
He goes on the short side. Can they find anybody?
Jacob's got all the space in the world there. Oh,
he's picked it and he's run the length, but I don't think Campbell wants him to. Very good sticking defence there from Redlands to make sure that another touchdown isn't added to the board.
Yeah, it's one of those hard ones. I can't imagine being a referee myself. I can't imagine what goes through your mind as soon as someone picks up from half and is actually in the in-goal area. I think I would just, by the looks of it, it just kind of looks like organised chaos. I mean, I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
Fifth and last. Out of a link hole. 6 touch, and James Price has ended up in the car park. Now, I don't mean to throw you under the bus here, but you do have a referee badge, correct?
Yes.
Level?
6.
Right. Okay, so you've done that before and you've made it sound hard. As Redlands get another attacking chance here. 6-1 the score, hasn't changed in 7 minutes. Different style of footy in this second half here. They look to capitalise here, put another one on the board, bring it back to 6-2.
Bring on Campbell now. Comes into that link position here.
Forward off half, I believe there. As UQ get another lifeline on the line as well. It's 3 or 4 now that they've had. And Zach's all over that one there. Just not clean enough there from Blaze Prendergast as he's pushed onto field 2.
Yeah, hopefully Redlands can get up to the line here and they can get a play set up and get some points on the board here. It's it's been a bit of a tough first 7.5 minutes, and hopefully they can put the mocker on them.
That's strike 3 and you're out. By the sense of that one, they've got the right ingredients there. They just haven't been able to put it all together. Kingston Lamberg had nearly acres of space out there to really go through with that one. It's third touch for the line there. Get to halfway and get themselves a penalty. It might have been a bit of mayo on that dive, but they've got themselves a great penalty. 6 fresh touches. Try and get it to 7-1 here.
Yeah, they've got it. They'll be able to get a good drive now. Priddle goes in with a good drive here. Oh,
yeah.
Holds it up here. Referees are happy to play on here. Millsy with the ball. Looks like he wants to set something up for himself.
I don't know about you, but the last 2 minutes, things have got a little bit more physical and a little bit more slippery as they pick up and go from half. They go short side. I believe it was a 3-on-3, unfortunately, but they end the ball in their side.
Let's see how Redlands can go with the ball on their side, not having to spread it that far. Second touch just getting into the 10. Third just over halfway.
Latch comes on clean there, gets a good half of football there. Adam Russell around the back. Look to go from half here. Set up in the middle.
Pick up.
Fifth and last. They throw
Holds it up. Oh, Millsy in the channel.
How did he pick that?
Oh,
he's 5'8", maybe. I don't know. Gotta tell you what, good set of mitts. Holds onto it well.
Yeah, I mean you don't make the Aussie mixed O squad without good set of hands on you. So
that's right. Fifth and last.
Blaze with a step back.
Not much on for UQ here as well. Okay, I say that, and he's somehow got through it.
No way.
Days.
Flynn Kelso with the support there, but that is insane.
That's just great footwork there from Blaze Prendergast. There's a reason why he's played for Australia, and not much going on from last here. He's picked up, beat that back middle,
stepped out,
sold the lollies there, and wow.
Benji Marshall special, that one.
One of the easiest touchdowns you can probably get there. Flynn Kelso goes over again, makes it 7-1 for UQ. That mountain becoming a little bit harder to climb now for Redlands. 10 minutes to get themselves back in the game as they pick up. Good hold there from the link there as well. Fifth and last. The Goosey's out for the last touch here, so pick up. 6 touches there. Very good defence there from UQ. Hold them out.
Oh, they just keep turning up. They won't let in. You know, some games it just becomes who can score the most tries, and in this case, UQ are it's who can score the most tries and who can defend the most tries, and I think UQ are doing that phenomenally this game.
Talk about a drive, makes it easy. 5th and last pickup. And, okay, well, everyone's just stopped, and he's somehow thrown it to the other link. Redlands are blowing up. The referees are all confused, and it looks like we're going back to halfway.
I think
but
there
not
was
for a touchdown.
7-on penalty there. I think the referee's got lost in a bit of communication there. I think might have got confused with calling another player's number. Sorry, but it was actually the 7-on penalty there. So that's why we've had to come all the way back up to halfway, and it seems to be why there was a lot of confusion in the middle there.
Lamberg goes short again.
Oh.
And gets the penalty for it as well. This could be the lifeline that Redlands need to get themselves back in the game here. We've got 8.5 minutes to go. Can they manufacture one here? Bring them a little bit closer back to even.
Kingston with the ball, wants to draw them both out.
Second touch. Good touch there from the link. We look to spread them out here now. They won't want to really stay much in the middle. Want to go wide. Link sweeper play, they go long side. Bong and bucked it. Yeah, well.
Goodbye, JC.
Away he goes, quite easy. There's not many that can run him down.
No, the Aussie Menzo, best winger in my opinion. Yeah, you know, he just perfect defence there. Just saw it coming, got himself back, and just went the length of the field.
Well.
And had the legs to do it as well.
I think we'd be looking at Mr. Brightside odds for him to score there. for everyone playing along at home, that was right on the chest as that mountain just gets a little bit deeper, a little bit taller.
A little ball down there, little bobble in the ruck there. Looks like they just couldn't get the clean roll ball.
UQ seem to be all over things at the moment, just playing a smarter game of footy. For that reason, they get another penalty there, and it just seems to be just a little bit of complacency starting to set in. And if he's not careful, he might go for a sit.
It is starting to get a bit physical now. I think both boys are starting to get a bit frustrated and feeling like they're not getting the right calls, and I think it's starting to show in the physicality of the game as it starts to grow.
Now, we've all been there before, where obviously you don't get the right side of the coin, and everything's just not going your way. Like it isn't the greatest feeling in the world, as we all know, but you just got to be able to fight that off. And as Hegg's got no one there for half with him, he'll look for the ball back. They go out to the middle. Hegg gets it back again.
He tries to draw them out. Got 3 up there. Teddy with the ball.
Give him the ball.
Flick it out. Oh.
There was the one there. 8-1 to the UQ Rebels. As we've got 6.5 minutes to go. And starting to get a little bit tougher.
Yeah, right call there. I think Geordie just sort of got himself 2 in the way of their roll ball, and they just couldn't get their clean ruck.
Get a fresh set of 6 coming into the line here. As you can tell, I am still busted from the first game. As they pick up, run from half, they go alongside. Great touch there from Haig.
And look at that, UQ just keep turning up for each other. You can just tell that they're pretty busted now, and you know their box doesn't look too thick of players, but yeah, you can just keep turning up for each other. Oh.
I reckon that is a ball down. I'm glad I'm not a referee, because they have given that a touchdown. It's a great little 2-step play on the link there, and it just really caught them off guard there, UQ. I think they were looking to go back alongside there as they dump on Tom Eddy, and it just that little 2-step to catch that link. As we can probably see here, that link's probably about a 1.5 foot short.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Just doesn't get his second foot on the line there, and that's a good read there from Drew. He is one of those players. He's very electric on his feet, and he's yeah, definitely one of the harder ones to defend. It's he just gets him on the outside, and he just ducks under. It's
strong mow as well as they go under. The 4th touch here. Looking to find Blaze Prendergast here for last touch.
Jacob and Riley Madden now in the middle. Brother duo.
What comes out of the family playbook? Looks down to me. Well,
Riley gets it down.
anything you can do, I can do better at the moment for UQ and Redlands as UQ fight back and take it one step further away from Redlands.
Yeah, they just can't seem to really hold them out. They always sort of seem to, they get one back and then you sort of think that they're going to be able to defend it. And they just can't seem to get onto it. But yeah, hopefully Redlands can get one back here and continue the dogfight.
They run that splitter play again. It seems to be their pet play going back to this evening. They get the fourth touch. Look for Price to do something here. Oh, he's lost the ball, unfortunately. Now that ball has only gotten worse. It's the same with the 5 metre line down on the UQ end. They get a valuable penalty there to really waste some time. 3.5 to go. Game seems to be slipping away from the Redlands at the moment. UQ have a firm grip on the game as they go out to Geordie Blanco and kill a couple of touches. Fourth touch, Tom Eddy into the ball.
Drive here for,
As they go short side and
Jimmy was wide open there as well.
Yeah, did have some acreage in the middle of the field there. Unfortunately, that seems to be the story of the night for the Redlands as they look to slow the play down UQ.
Tell you what, yeah, that ball has started a bit to lose its nice pristine white colour. It's looking a bit dirty now. It looks like it's covered in mud from a few patches on field 1, which
oh my, wow.
Oh, look at that.
Great QB sweeper there. And well, you could drive a semi-trailer through that hole as UQ extend their lead even further.
Yeah, they just have a lot going on here and a lot of options just with the step back. Like Jimmy on a sweep is already dangerous enough in itself, but then just to go straight back in on where the grind is and where just opens them up and just forces everyone to jam and yeah, just gives them the lollies.
I can probably tell you now, there's not many times where a Price has been in that situation where he's gone, oh God, there's not much in front of me here, but they've done well UQ tonight. They've seemed to have their number at every turn against Redlands as they look to add some valuable points to their score. As they step back in, dancing with it a little bit. I'll tell you what, if he dives, he's half a chance. Good defence by the length. Just under 2 to go.
Here we are. Pick up for Drew here. Oh.
Look to go again. And I reckon he's done a Tom Brady there and thrown that one forward.
Yes, and he has.
That's a couple of valuable extra metres there from Prendergast. Gets to the second touch on the halfway line. And it's just the story of the night at the moment. Like, look at that subset. Fourth touch, and they're at their 7, pick up. They run from half, they go long. And
Geordie almost...
There's no, he has not.
I reckon that would have been in contention for try of the year, that one.
I tell you what, can we get the hang time count on this? There's a lot on the outside, beats him on the outside.
It is slow-mo, but look at that. 1, 2.
No, I'm not giving him that. I'm just not. Sorry, Geordie, I owe you one, but that's, yeah. He's done well to get there, but could have been a bit of mayo on that too. Redland come into the line with a sweeper. They go back to the short side. And I don't think anyone was home there.
They just split them open here. Just a bit like the Red Sea down there, isn't it? They just keep splitting them open.
It's been like that all night, mate, I can tell you that. But that sweeper, they go to the long side, come back to the short side, the QB. It's funny enough, a minute ago, UQ ran the same move on them and scored. They've come back and gone, well, okay, we can do that then. And they've ended up doing the same thing, but making the for and against a little bit easier on them as they come into the back end of the season. About 8 seconds to go. See if Head can do something here as they go to the short side. Fourth touch, and that should just about wrap things up. Great game of touch football in the men's premier as UQ Rebels come out on top, 10 touchdowns to 3. A very good game of touch there from both teams, which we'll take away from that.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, like, I feel like the scoreboard definitely doesn't reflect the game it was. It definitely wasn't just one of those whitewash games. And it definitely doesn't reflect that either. It's just unfortunate for Redlands. They just couldn't get enough finishes. They could get their drives. They had the players and the skill set to do it. They just couldn't seal the deal every time. And yeah, it sort of just showed here on the scoreboard. But I don't, like, Redlands definitely aren't a team to write off for this season. I think that was just one of those games that was just a bit unfortunate for them.
Stick around for the women's prems as we've got coming up. We've got Brothers against Country Club Colts. Stick around for this one.
This grass looks smart, and it's tough enough to handle whatever you throw at it, so it stays looking smart. Tip Tough Hybrid Bermuda, the smart grass.
Welcome back to Friday Night Touch out here at Whites Hill. It was a great game of men's prems as Zach Genrich has raced up to join myself in the commentary box, and once again that is both of us busted at the moment. I can hear heavy breathing beside me, but we've got Brothers and Country Club Colts here in the women's prems coming up. A very good game of touch football we've got coming up here.
Yeah, it should be a really good game. It's been pretty wet this week, a lot of rain over the last few days, but the field's actually dried out quite nicely and it seemed to play relatively well out there. A couple of damp patches down near the try line, so it'll be interesting to see, in the men's game, you can see the players take a little bit to work out where those patches were and how to best set up their attack. And I reckon you might just see the conditions play into this one just a little bit, especially down the right-hand side of the field.
Absolutely. As we take a look at the table, Southern Storm sitting on top there with 4 wins and a bye for a clean 15 points and a clean for and against as well. We've got Country Club down at 4th there. We've got 1 win on the board for them and 3 draws. You don't read about that too often, but they're coming up against a very strong Brothers team at the moment as we look to go to the Brothers team here. Very, very strong team led by Kim Soo C. God, there's Australian players everywhere there. Where you look at that?
Yeah, quality side. I think, as you mentioned, it hasn't quite gone all their way this season, but they've got a quality list, and it just shows how close the competition is, having 3 draws. They've been in all of their matches, Brothers, and I assume tonight, with Coach Jordan Dart, it'll probably just be about trying to win those moments as we get down towards the end of the game, because they would have loved to ice a couple of those draws and get across the line and get a win, but that'll certainly be important as we get towards the pointy end that they can put a few more wins on the board.
Absolutely. As we now look at the Country Club Colts team, another very strong team as well. They're obviously just very unlucky in a couple of games this year. They've come up against a couple of really good teams where they haven't had some players at home. Grace Ozell to lead the team out there as well, and you look at that team as well, and they're a very, very talented side.
Yeah, definitely a quality side. Good mix of experience as well. Big out for them this season. Kath Sargent not playing, giving birth to her first child, I believe. She was a huge player with them, but still got a couple of really experienced players like Italia Rolls and Tash Adams who direct the team around the field well, and good to see a couple of their young guns stepping up this season as well.
And absolutely, and I believe that's, we talk about your previous game and how you went in the previous game, and I would never count Country Club Colts out of any game at the moment. They've been playing really, really good brand of touch football. They've been staying in the grind and doing the little things right, and I'd be looking out for them for a back-end run.
Oh, absolutely. They haven't missed a finals series in probably close to a decade, I reckon, this Country Club Colts side, and so many of the players have been a part of the team throughout that period. So they're definitely a dangerous side and not one that you want to come up against in the back end of the season.
Absolutely. As they look to run from half early doors. A little wraparound play. So you see all over that one in the middle.
Yeah, definitely a tap-off play there for the Country Club Colts.
As they go short side with a sweeper back inside. First set of 6 down, well defended by Brothers.
Yeah, good defensive set from the Brothers. Definitely a couple of drawn-up plays off the tap-off there from Country Club Colts, but defended relatively comfortably by the Brothers girls. They're very well coached by Jordan Dart. So we see them into their first rucking set now.
They come into the line, 5th and last. Look to go back to the short side, no one at home. They'll kill the ball. There's another good exit set there from Brothers. As you said before, Darty would be drilling at how to exit and obviously how to get into the back end of your set.
Yeah, and obviously with a little bit of moisture around, controlling that ball, putting it down the other end of the field is super important. You want to be making mistakes in your rucking and handing the ball over in good position to the other team.
We've got 5th and last here. Azelle from half goes short side and gets a very well drawn penalty there.
Yeah, to see the Brothers defender getting a little bit twisted up there. See the Colts trying to take the advantage and ended up having to try and go the long way around. So referee Jordan Randall, very experienced, comes back for the penalty now. So we'll see the Colts here get a set on the Brothers line.
They get back out to Azelle. Over link play, punish. They go back inside. Oh, that is a fair jam, I tell you what, and get the penalty for it as well. Good defence there from Brothers.
Yeah, I think it might have been a forward pass back on the inside before that touch, which I think has probably saved the Brothers, because I think it would have probably been a hard touch if not.
Could have been in a bit of Barney rubble after that as well. It looks to be a ball down, and I tell you what.
That was another solid touch there. Nice and physical, the girls here, which will be really interesting. As we mentioned, it has been a lot of rain this week. It is a little bit wet, and if the girls want to get nice and physical, we could see a few dicey touches coming up, Kai.
Mate, a bit wet. I don't know about you, but it bucketed down at my place on Thursday. And it hasn't got any easier as they go sweep alongside, back in short, and there look to be a little bit of confusion there in the middle of the field. And well defended again from Brothers as they hold them out for a 3rd time.
Yeah, good defence. I'll take a lot of confidence from that. The Brothers girls, the Colts off the tap off, and then with those couple of repeat sets, they've had a few opportunities to test the line, but they've looked pretty solid in defence, the Brothers girls.
That's a great exit there as well. 4th touch in the middle of the field. Not with the ball. So they go from half. They go back to the short side. 6 touches. Now, you've probably got the mail on this situation, considering that you just refereed 40 minutes worth of touch football. How slippery is that ball?
I think the ball's actually not terrible. It's probably more just a couple of patches in the surface that are a little bit wetter than others, which can catch you off guard. So it sort of feels pretty dry for the most part, and then when you step into those patches, that's when things can get a little bit dicey. So I think it'll be interesting to see the players sort of adjust throughout the game as they pick up on that as well.
5th and last touch, not much going on. Link hole to nobody, ball goes down. Gives Brothers a chance here on their 10-metre line to get down to the other end of the field and give themselves a chance at getting first points on the board as they go to the sub-box. And we're talking about it the last couple of weeks, how Country Club Colts have this great defensive setup to stop their sub-box. And it seems to be in play at the moment as they come 4th touch into the line. And she goes down, goes back short side, recovers well.
Ooh, well, there was an opportunity there for the Brothers with the player from Country Club Colts falling over in defence, but they just didn't have a half there on that last play to really pick up and go, and just allowed the Colts to recover enough that they could scramble and cover that one up. And maybe just a little bit of a missed opportunity there for the Brothers.
Let's go 3rd touch. Head to the far side. Oh, that ball well.
Yeah, good hands there from Chloe Tunks.
5th and last as they pick up and go from half. Back to the same position they were a minute ago. A lot of back and forth touch football at the moment, Zach. It seems to be probably the story for this game, I would think. It'd be a bit of a grind both ways.
Yeah, we've probably seen it for both of these teams. We haven't been the highest scoring, but both very, very strong defensively. And we've seen a lot of low-scoring, close games where it becomes really tactical, especially between the coaches. We see a ball down there. Referee Jordan Randall.
He doesn't miss many, does he?
No, it's great to have 3 of our World Cup referees as well. They've backed up. They were here for round 1 of Metro. There's plenty of touch on for the referees at the moment. A few of them are at NYC and all schools as well. So great to have 3 quality referees, Jordan Randall, Josh North and Matt Lavery, in charge of this one. So we see here, a 7 on, I believe, is the call, picked up by the sideline referee. See a bit of pointing going on. The players will bring the ball back up to halfway, which is the mark for a 7 on penalty.
I'm glad you're up here. I tell you what, it's good to have a level 6 referee standing beside you. Makes things a little bit easier as Brothers get first crack at their line.
Yeah, this will be interesting. They've got a quality pot on the field. I've just jinxed it. Kimmy Susi subbed off. I was about to say, watch him set up for Kimmy. Off she goes. Well-earned break, but they're going to send out Kat Stevens. So
sold you the dummy, didn't she?
Still a quality pot in here with Bella Folds around the back. They pick up and go the other way through Notley.
No one's made the touch there, and yeah, they're going to hold that up. Has Randall called that and just missed it?
I think it may have been a yes/no call. I'm going to guess. Everyone stopped there like a touch had been claimed, but I think one of the Colts girls, maybe the winger, has put her hand up and said, no, I didn't get it.
Well, they've just got away with it now anyway, with the ball down. Ominous signs coming into the line for Brothers. They're creating chances. It's just obviously the finishing just quite isn't there at the moment, but it's still very, very good signs early doors.
Yeah, definitely part of just adapting to those conditions, as we mentioned a few times. The sides have been pretty good through the middle. Just a couple of errors as they've had cracks at each other's line.
As we roll into 4th touch here. Country Club look for a half here. 5th touch coming up. We get to last. We get a half run. It's a good set.
Yeah, another good run. I think that's Amelita Chase, I believe, from the Country Club Colts. She's picked up from half a few times and tried to use her speed to break the line. Seen them draw a penalty once using that tactic.
It's 3rd touch. We've got 4th touch now coming into the halfways. They run their A. 5th touch. No one at home. We go from half back to the long side. Switch play back into a 3-on-2. Can they find the winger?
6 again's the call. Little touch in the middle there.
Run as they hold the ball up.
Huge opportunity here for Brothers with a fresh set of 6.
She's split the wrong way the first time. 2nd touch. 4 touches to go. It's key that they don't burn touches now. They want to be running the ball, spreading Country Club as much as they can. Short side, phase play. Great touch there for 5th and last.
Yeah, really good defence. They're always dangerous when teams are able to run that quick phase play. But well defended from the Country Club Colts and a great defensive effort, I think. Guy, so far both teams have probably taken a lot of confidence out of the way they've been able to defend their lines.
Definitely. I think at the moment, just great defensively from both, but also they're throwing really good plays at them in the middle of the field as well to really get them committed. As we see Country Club trying to get a breather for a lot of their players over there as our sweeps on the long side, back inside. Got themselves a few extra metres. 5th and last for another half run. 6 touch. And it's just a bit unfortunate as well. If their sub was a little bit more cleaned up, they'd probably get an extra 5 or 10 metres down there and they'd be on their 7, but just not meant to be at the moment as Brothers look for quite a lot of subs at the moment.
Great run there from Bella Folds. Some good metres on 4th. Brooke English straight to the line.
For half, they go to Folds again. That's 6 touch. It's good defence again then from the Country Club Colts. Still 0-all, 9 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I love when we get into we're deep into the fatigue zone now. We've had 9 minutes, no tries, very minimal penalties or stoppages. So it's always interesting to see both of the boxers trying to lift their players on the field as we get into this real grind where we've gone nearly 10 minutes without a stoppage.
Mate, I don't know about you because you're as fit as a drover's dog, but I would be busted right now. My legs would be jelly, and I'm assuming some of the girls at the moment there would be thinking the same thing. Where's the halftime hooter? But as the Brothers defend really well there and get another set of 6 as they come in to their half. Heavy touch, I believe.
Yeah, hard touch signal there from referee Jordan Randall. Just a little bit of a breather there as Brothers are able to roll their subs out the back, get fresh players onto the field. And they should have a good crack at the Colts line with key player Kimmy Susi leading them around.
It just makes it look way too easy, doesn't she? So go out to her for half here. Last touch coming. She picks up. She runs a great link hole, and I don't think anyone's home there either. Oh.
No, see the referees confirm no touch called. And it is the opening try of the match for the brothers. It took us over 10 minutes to get it, but none other than Kim Soo-see. See her here, pick up out of half, steps off that right foot, and then this is a great line too by the brothers players. We see on the slow-mo replay, just missing the touch. It's number 60, Georgia Bartlett, but if she's not hitting that line as hard as she is, Kai, they're not scoring.
Yeah, that's it. You teach that early doors when you're growing up, how to run that little in line and how to run that outline as well, but that was just run to perfection. As God, Country Club Colts could look to get one back here.
Great scramble defence. That's her again, Kim Soo-see, just done it on the attacking end, put them over, and you just see her backing up from the far middle there, coming right across to make that touch. As Colts nearly able to just steal one down the sideline off the tap-off. Still a few touches in hand here as they look to crack the brothers' line.
Would have been criminal there to steal that one as they go short side to a pet play. They go down for a phase play. They go long. The last touch.
Yeah,
well done.
Good dive at the line, but quality touch there from the brothers' girls. Really good scramble defence a couple of times in this set. We saw that off the tap-off. They nearly got away down the right-hand wing. Little phase play. Just the brothers' players, efforts on efforts. And they've managed to repel the Colts girls. We see now referee's going to come back for that touch pass in the middle. But that's what you want to see, Kai. We're talking about the fatigue zone before and how we've played a lot of footy without many stoppages in this game. But efforts on efforts there from the brothers' girls, and they managed to repel the Colts. Absolutely.
And you know, you look at this as well. Is that the other thing apart from that mistake, unfortunately, it's both attack and defence. It's it's the full complete game at the moment for both teams, and as you're saying, the scoreboard kind of reflects that as well, being a 1-0. It's a proper grind game at the moment, and I reckon Darty would be pretty happy with that. He wouldn't mind it being 1-0.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of close games. We mentioned all the draws in this division. 3 for the Colts. I believe brothers have had 1. And a lot of draws, a lot of really close games, and this match so far has got all the hallmarks of another close finish.
As Colts come into the line here. Evades both middles. Back out to Lily Finger as they go back in short. Oh, great cutout ball. And scores that too.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Footwork.
Has the seed to get it there too. Unbelievable ball. Gets Colts a much needed touchdown back to 1-1.
I believe that's Gemma there. Look at her just cut off the right foot inside Bella Folds and then just sneaks under the touch. That is a fantastic finish.
Let's not forget about the outball there from Lily Finger to really get that link all the way out to give her enough room to step back in. It was, talk about on the money. It was right there.
Yeah, and a good boost for both teams in attack now. We said earlier they would have taken a lot of confidence out of their defence in the first 10 minutes, but both sides will be relieved having been able to put a try on the board now. We might just see this game open up a little.
As they go there to their captain in command. Out the back door. Well defended there from the Colts.
I love seeing some of these tap-off plays. Some of these coaches are just cooking up clearly in the 2-week bye season. They've been at the drawing
switch back
board.
short side, switch again. Kim Soo-see in the middle of the field. And once again, it's the same as the previous game. The C's are parted again. She's everywhere tonight, Kim Soo-see.
Well, that set had everything. Sweepers, switches. So we just see here, Kim Soo-see just runs that really hard line, switches back on the inside to Kat Stevens, throws about 4 dummies, sells them all. Bella Folds picks up, and then Kimmy Soo-see backing up again for the second effort in the same play, and she plants it down. Wow, boy, Kimmy has been big for them so far, as you'd expect.
As you would have written up early doors as well. As I tell you what, God, they've nearly done it again, Colts. What is it with first touches and nearly scoring on first touches at the moment? I don't get it. As they come into their line, second touch there, Azelle. It's the link as they look for another play here. Same play before, the setup into the middle.
Yeah, just didn't get their timing right there. A little forward pass off the half, I believe. Yeah, see the forward pass signal from referee Jordan Randall. Nice idea there from the Colts girls, just as we see occasionally in touch football. Just that first receiver slightly overrunning their line. See that little pop pass going forward off the half. Now brothers into their work as they come across halfway.
Great little A on the outside there. Good defence from the Colts winger to keep that A play at bay. as they go forward. They've got some great field position here, the Colts. They'll be looking to capitalise on that as well as they go down the left-hand side of the field. Get themselves another set of 6.
Yeah, big set here, you feel, for the Colts. Played pretty well, as we just see a little ball down in the ruck. See there, I think one of those 50-50 ones where potentially the player's not quite got the best control leading into the roll. Maybe a little sneaky foot in there as well. But referees on the spot call the ball down, and a big opportunity now for the brothers.
There's those toss of the coin ones, and unfortunately you win some, you lose some, and you can't win them all. As they say, as they go out to the right-hand side of the field, Fildes on the sweep again. Susie from half, and it's tripped her own player over, unfortunately.
Yeah, see Bella Bauer there losing her footing. That is one of those little patches down there that is still a little bit damp.
It does look a bit moist down there at the moment. Even at both ends as well, you can definitely see, even in the middle of the park as well, quite a lot of dirt. It's not just grass coverage, there is a lot of dirt patches there. As Levy crawls the ball down there, is it purposely thrown into her?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent call. Can be tough ones for the referees, some of those, but yeah, I think that was pretty clearly done intentionally to try and draw some sort of a 6 to go. So, well done by our referees.
They're all over it tonight. They are, as they were in the first game, too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, as they go back out to the link here. Back for a long side play. If they take off, Notley all the way out to the link. Back inside.
Nice little bit of footwork there. Number 50, Cullen Nobbs. Nearly beat her
Oh
player.
my God.
And Kimmy Susi. Great step, throws the intercept.
Yeah, no, that's just unfortunate. They've had a couple of chances there at the moment as Country Club come out of their defensive end. We're looking for a couple of fresh legs now. We've only got 3 minutes left in the first half. Be looking to try and hit back, make it 2-2. Fifth and last as they run.
See Amelita again picking up from half, just using her speed, trying to draw an offside penalty, but again well defended from the brothers. Nice to see both sides throwing a little bit at each other in attack. Sometimes you'll see teams just finish their ruck set, put it out to the wing and try and kill it in the corner, but both of these two teams continually testing each other with those half runs and some of the wide spreads we've seen on the lines. Makes for really entertaining footy.
Absolutely. Great brand of touch football being played by both teams as they go to the short side. And there's nearly a tackle in the middle of the field there. It's gone straight overhead.
Yeah, good defensive read there from Kiralee Costello. Shutting in off her wing there.
Zell, first touch as they go forward, as they look for their drive set. By the looks of it, they'll also just change to the short side. Couple of great extra meters there as well.
Yeah, some good momentum here if they can get their subs on and keep it going.
Whirly finger with the ball on the sideline as they go forward again. 2 touches left in the chamber as they pick up and run from half. Short ball, 6 touches. It's another good attacking set there from Country Club Colts. Very good chances in the last couple of minutes. It's somewhat good to see as well. That's talk about great meters.
Yeah, great run from Brooke English. Took 20 plus meters on that run. So we see the brothers girls backing it up now through Bartlett. Should get a great opportunity at the Colts line with subs coming on out the back.
They look to go to the right now as they go back short. Sinker ball and racing.
Courtney Trenery here off to the races. She just hasn't got the legs.
Is there a sniper out here?
I tell you what, you don't want to be chased by one of the Fildes sisters. Bella on that occasion, 2 of the faster players in the competition. You see Courtney Trenery drop off into the sub box out the back for a well-earned break.
For a well-earned sub, I think. Picks a lane as it gives good position for Colts to hit back here. It's 2-1 with a minute to go.
Yeah, huge opportunity here for the Colts. So you see them just happy to wait and get what they want from the brothers' defence. They get Bella Bauer up. Again.
Nearly repeated the same as she did early in the first half. Lily finger there and found the right link hole there. Just wasn't able to hold on to the ball. Another reprieve for brothers.
Yeah, pretty good defensive read as well from them on the line to shut that down. So we see them now with 30 seconds left to play. No doubt they'll be aware of the game clock. They'll just look to put it down the Colts end of the field. Probably try and bury it in the far corner from their box.
2 to go. Kimmy Susi from half. As they go short again. It's a good finish to the set there to get it all the way down there.
Yep, and importantly, whether by design or luck, a nice slow changeover. They get their defensive line set.
I would think if Darty was coaching, that would be by design. between me and you.
See a bit of strong contact in the touches here again in the dying seconds. Press Izell to throw it around.
It's a good end of the first half there. Very competitive brand of touch football being played by both teams. What's your thoughts on the first half so far?
Really good tactical battle, I think. I think you could see both teams clearly came into the game with a eye to their defence and wanting to hold their line, and both teams did that really well for the first 10 minutes. We got into the grind there, and then I think you saw some of the tactics from the coaches and the key players really come into it. You saw both sides start to play a slightly more attacking brand of footy. We saw a few of those tap-off plays and a couple of extravagant long balls and steps and sweeps and switches on the line, and it was great to see it open up there. And obviously got a few tries on the board for Brothers, one for Colts, but plenty of really close opportunities on the line, and I assume that both coaches will probably be talking to their players about that attack and what they can do to combat the changes that each team's making throughout the game.
We're 2-1 here to Brothers in a very close battle here at the BMTA. Stick around, 20 minutes worth of Women's Premier Touch Football coming up.
This grass looks smart, and it's tough enough to handle whatever you throw at it, so it stays looking smart. Tip Tough Hybrid Bermuda, the smart grass.
Left in this competition. What do you think Darty's saying to the Brothers girls at the moment?
Well, it's actually really interesting. I've been watching down into the Brothers huddle in front of us, and plenty from Jordan, but also plenty from Kim Susi, obviously the Australian Women's Open captain. She's had plenty to say as well, I think, especially about the way that they want to attack the Country Club Colts line. You could see them probably make a few adjustments about halfway through that first half, and then allowed them to cross for a couple of tries. So expect to see plenty on the line, and expect to see Australian Women's Open captain Kim Susi with her hands all over the footy, I think.
Absolutely. It'll be a very good game of touch coming up. There'll be around 2 minutes left before we kick off the second half of action out here. And after a long 4 weeks away from Friday Night Touch, we are back to repetitive touch football out here at the moment. We're halfway through the season. The girls' division is very, very strong at the moment, very even. Who do you think comes out on top at the end?
To be honest, I think there's multiple teams in with a shot this year. We've seen the Southern Storm have probably been the form team through the first 5 rounds that they've gone through undefeated, but UQ have been dominating in the Women's Premier Division for a number of years. They probably had a couple of players out through the first half of the season. I think you'll expect to see a few of them come back as they try and time their run nicely into the finals. And in both of these sides here, we've seen both of them challenge the Storm and the UQ sides at stages through the first 5 rounds. So I think both of these two teams, who are very well coached as well, if they can put it together, they can win against any opposition on any given night. And then it's been great to see the Gold Coast team in the competition as well, a younger side. They probably haven't had the results that they would have wanted so far through the season, but they've been in a lot of games, and they are certainly not too far away, and if they can put together a win or two, they can certainly challenge for a final spot. So I think the competition's wide open this year, and as you said, it's been a couple of weeks off, but it's great to be back. And if you're a touch football fan, there's no better time. The NRL's over, the AFL's over, your Friday night's freed up. 7:15, live and free every week. You got 2 games of touch football coming your way from the Metro Cup. You can't ask for anything better.
Either that and a beer to sit down and watch it with as we get into the second half of touch football. Kimmy Susi starts us off. We're going forward with Brooke English.
Yeah, you can see a play coming here, I reckon. You've got the experience pod on. You've got Kimmy Susi, Brooke English, Bella Fildes, Kat Stevens. It doesn't get much more dangerous than that.
Oh, my God.
See great speed there from Kimmy Susi. Just tried to skip on the outside and put Brooke English through, but well defended there. The experience of Tash Adams in the length for Colts, and you see her rush up there and force a touch pass. So a good defensive set there to start from the Colts.
Yes, well held out by the Colts. They've could have been a crucial try there for Brothers as they go towards their sub-box second touch down. They're looking to get fresh legs on pretty quickly here, the girls, as they come up to their halfway line. Defending very well, Brothers, at the moment, especially when they're going towards their box. We've got 4 touches down. Zell into half. Throws a sinker out to the wing and gives the ball back to Brothers.
Yep, possibly by design there, killing the ball on the far side of the field. Slow changeover, able to get their defence set. So you see them here getting ready to try and rush up, make it difficult for Brothers to get to the box.
Susi sweeps around the short side. Third touch on the 10-metre line. As the troops roll on to the back of the field there, it's great metres there to get them forward onto their 7. For a half, it's a great A, short side. Unfortunately can't find the winger there, but that was the chance that they were looking for, Brothers.
Yeah, I love seeing the way that they're coached there, the Brothers. They just put their good players in good positions. Tess Notley, probably one of the faster players in the division, and you just saw they just sat her on the inside shoulder as they came out of the box, flipped it away, and she had a bit of space there. And they weren't too far away from putting a try on the board with that little setup.
As the troops sweep on for Country Club Colts. Last touch, they pick up and they run from half. They go the short side.
It's Tash Adams just holding it half a second too long. Comes up with a touch pass, but again, another slow changeover for the Colts, so they won't mind that too much to get their defence set. Good metres early in the set there from Ray Barker and good hands to hang on to that there. This means the Colts just stop the Brothers roll a little bit here.
Brothers go forward out of their box. It's ball down as well, called by myself and Jordan Randall. I'll claim that one.
Yeah, I think you could just see there, I think it was Bella Bauer, just got stuck really upright in the touch and then tried to force that really quick roll ball down onto the ground, but probably hadn't won the right to do so. So I think good call in the end from referee Jordan Randall.
Third touch now.
Colts just slow it up a little, got a few subs rolling on out the far side. Happy to kill a touch or two as they get their troops on.
Fourth touch, looking for Azelle to go to the middle. They send the sweeper, they go to the short side. Good defence in there in the middle. That's 6 touch, and they're throwing good options at them at the moment, Country Club Colts. They just haven't been able to find a gap that is slightly big enough, or they haven't been able to get that middle slightly back offside, but they're throwing very good options at them.
Yeah, we've seen some really enterprising footy from both teams as we see another good call from the referees. Just a ball down, losing control, trying to get that ball grounded. We see Colts happy to accept a slow turnover as they roll a few subs out the back again. Fresh legs on here for Courtney Trenery to be involved as we get down towards the line.
Roll in now, that's 3 touches. As they go out to the link, they'll be looking for a similar kind of setup play to what they run off the tap off. As they go into the middle, Brothers a roll. They look to go long.
Out to the wing, and referees wave it all clear. And it is the first try of our second half. Kyle, we just saw the Country Club Colts, you felt that they were starting to get on top a little bit, earn themselves a couple of cheap turnovers and some good field position, and you see them run that phase play again and just get the ball out of the middle for a try on the wing. And that is a great start to the second half.
And they've run that play a couple of times now, Colts, and nearly call it their bread and butter at the moment. And they ran it in the first half, and they nearly scored off it. And if you've been watching previously, they've run it a couple of times, not just off the tap off, but even if they're on the 7 as well. And seems to be working well for it at the moment. Not many teams have had a stop to it as brothers come into their chance to get back one ahead.
Definitely a drawn-up play there, hey Kai. You don't see a huge amount of teams running the phase play intentionally.
No.
A lot of teams just end up with the phase option and tend to take it when they get it, but definitely by design, the Colts have run it a few times tonight, and it's paid off for them with a nice try.
Absolutely, and it's not many times you actually see the winger getting involved with that play, which is what's happening there. And as they get the fresh legs coming on here, Colts. Mizell finds the middle of the field. And they're looking for a half here. 5th touch coming up.
Lots of dancing around off the right foot. Great meters and a great roll into last for Izell.
Wowee.
Goes right and left. 6 again is going to be the call. What a great job there for Tash Adams. It looked like that set was going nowhere coming into the last, and she's just ripped off that right foot and peeled off 10 metres.
And now she's sweeping again. Give her the ball. And dive. Second touch there. She's everywhere at the moment, Tash Adams. Izell in the thick of it as well.
Yeah, you can really see their big players stepping up now. Colts getting their hands on the footy lots. Grace Izell. That's such a big step. So violent when she comes off that foot.
It is. Breaks a lot of people though as they send the sweeper on the 5th and last. They go short side. 6 touches there. Good hold out there from brothers to keep it at even. It's a lot of competitive football in the first 7 minutes, as you see. Just haven't been able to break it, have they?
Yeah, that was a really quality defensive read by the number 21, Jess Barnes there. Just staying nice and connected to her middle there in the middle. Dangerous setup from the Colts, but they've done well to hold them out, the brothers. So now a lot of ball and a lot of game of being played down on the brothers' scoreline. They get a bit of a roll out here. And you look to see them now just try and wrestle a little bit of momentum back and just try and get the ball down towards the Colts try line and win that territory battle again.
Definitely has. The girls look to go for a sub on the far side. His first touch as they get to the halfway line, they're looking for some fresh legs to come onto the field.
And such a crucial next 13 or so minutes for both sides here with the scores locked up. As we mentioned in the lead into the match, they're currently sitting 3rd and 4th on the ladder as we see a touch pass. But Gold Coast sitting in 5th, not too far away, and it would only take a win or two for Gold Coast, and they'd be challenging for a top 4 spot with obviously top 4 going through to the finals. So both sides here will be really looking to dig deep in this last 10 minutes or so.
Absolutely, be a very important win. She has not touched that from half. Has your ankles. You go the short side again. That's 6 touch. There's very worrying signs there. I thought I was going to break my own ankles watching that up here, but the Country Club girls get a bit of a reprieve again as they look to exit out of their half. Second touch just behind the halfway.
Yes, we see again, brothers really just trying to wrestle back a bit of momentum and a bit of territory here. Managed to advance the ball past the Colts 10-metre line for the first time in a few sets. But another good rucking set from the Colts. We'll see him get a crack at the line here.
Goes short side, never on side. I think Lavery blows a penalty.
Yeah, you could definitely hear the offside play on call from all the way up here in the commentary tower. And I think what we've got is an initial offside call, and the players obviously interfered, but then taken that extra step they needed to. Got herself onside, managed to stop the try. But referee Matt Lavery, rightly so, coming back for a penalty. And it'll be another set on the line here for the Colts. They've had a lot of territory, a lot of momentum in the last few minutes. Can they make it count and put another try on the board?
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, Tash Adams take a bow. We spoke about that right foot step before, and she's bored it out again.
That hurt.
That's going to look lovely on the replay. So we see here, it's a nice little out ball. Tash Adams catches, just steps off that right foot. Smacks her defender. Middle's got no option but to shut. And great effort there from Chloe Tunks.
How's that for a left-right?
Catch and finish. That's great footy from the Country Club Colts.
First time the girls have got the lead in the game at the moment. You can feel the momentum shift a little bit between both teams. As you see, brothers look to hit back through Kim Susi. They go short side to Files. They go to the wing. They get down to the 7 there on the second touch.
Yep, good job there from Carly Walsh just to hold the ball. Still plenty of touches in hand here. Billafolds into half. So you see referees are going to come back for a penalty. I think it's going to be a not moving forward or dropping early. Yes, it is, from referee Josh North. So Kai, feels like a really important set here. They've conceded the last 2 tries. Brothers yet to get on the board this half, but a full set of 6 on their line with key players on the field.
They go again with a bounce back inside. They go down the face play long if they can get it there. The girls, they hit back. Anything you can do, I can do better. We're locked in again at 3-3.
Yeah, that was a crucial hit back there from the brothers through the winger, Carly Walsh. So we see Kimmy Susi diving pass out of half, and then Bella Folds just sums it up perfectly. Early footy out to Carly Walsh on the wing, and just had him beat for numbers down the right-hand side. So we said, Kai, really important hit back. They haven't had a great deal of territory so far in this half, the brothers, but they get a set on the line, they get a try, they'll take plenty of confidence out of that.
Absolutely. As we go forward, Country Club were looking to hit back after that. Second touch. Just doing really, really well defensively at the moment, letting them roll into the 7 as they give themselves a penalty. An extra set of 6 on the line there, just obviously rolling back a wee bit too far. Go back to the middle again.
Yeah, great opportunity now for the Colts. We'll see the sweeper come round. Sums things up. We hear the play on call for offside. And again, we'll see another penalty. It's another offside. So again, plenty of touches in hand here for the Colts.
Throw the sweeper the long side this time. They go back short side.
Courtney Trenery steps off the right foot. I think she had her player beat. Good defence there from Tess Notley, staying nice and connected in the middle there and saved Bella Bell on that occasion.
A couple of questions being asked by Country Club as they go back to the short side again. Great tackle on the inside there instead of a touch, but we've got a penalty there that goes the other way.
Yeah, just a little forward pass. There is signalled by referee Matt Lavery. And a very enterprising set there from the Colts. Couldn't come away with any points.
Enterprising, great vernacular, mate. That's solid. As we go over the halfway line, brothers moving forward. You get the 4th touch. Susi from half. As they go short, get themselves another set here. This could be the chance for brothers. 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, great rucking set there from the brothers. Just got the Colts on the back foot and they just had to scramble a little and then managed to draw the 6 again here. And Kimmy Susi is going to direct traffic on the line. Sweep around, it's Bartlett. A touch was claimed. Just waiting to see the signal from the referees here. Yep, touch claimed.
Yes. Fresh legs coming on here, Brooke English. Come on with Susi. Let's see what page of the playbook that they go to for this one.
Yeah, we've seen Bella Folds, Kim Susi, Brooke English combine a few times this match and they've looked dangerous. See a little switch around. Kimmy Susi uses her speed down the right, dives at the line. Really good defence there. Courtney Trenery in the link from Country Club Colts. Saw it coming just early enough. Managed to get over there and save it.
They go to the long side. Ran out of room a little bit there. 5th and last. What can they get? Any pressure? Oh, I've done my knee watching that. It's 6 touch. Country Club get away with it again.
Yeah, really good scramble defence there. It was danger signs early in the set with Kimmy Susi running amok, but great scramble from the Colts girls and a really important job there on their line to defend it. Just over 5 minutes left to play in this match as they draw a nice 6 again.
That was needed too. I think if that pass had just got slightly on the outside, I don't think Tash Adams would have been caught there. As they go forward, 4 touches to play with.
Can we get another right foot step from Tash Adams?
I would love to see it just between me, you and defence post as they go out to Izell. Which way they're going to send the sweeper, they're not sure themselves. They go into the middle, Izell goes around the back. They go down, and they look to go long again. Unfortunately, goes to ground, and that was the chance that they were after.
Yeah, they're looking dangerous there again. There was players everywhere around the ball on that setup. I had no idea what they were going to run. I don't think brothers had any idea what they were going to run.
And that's what makes it more dangerous, is if we don't know and they don't know, then who does? That could be worse.
Yeah, a good bit of scramble there from the brothers. You could actually really hear the box lift in defence there. But they do come up with an error trying to get to their box. And Colts, if they want to send it right, they They might have had a little overlap there for a few seconds.
They can still go right if they really want to, but they've decided to hold up. They're going to confuse us all again with a sweep. They'll go to the short side, back in, they go down, phase play, out long. Adams gets away with it.
Yeah, another designed phase set up there. See now, still got a couple of touches in hand here.
Link with the ball, Tash Adams goes from half. Link hole, Link picks it and gets onto the 7 as they go forward. Another reprieve again for Brothers as they get away with near on murder. They come to the sub box, Susie, Gas. They go down.
Yeah,
The
well
troops
done
come
there
on.
from the Brothers just had the Colts girls really on the back foot with that intercept. And see if they can keep this nice roll on in as they go to the line, but just get caught there. Lose their momentum a touch, but it'll be Tess Notley into half. Trying to test the Colts line here. Skips away on the outside, switches Brooke English in. Good defence, 1 to go.
5th and last. That's Notley got a left foot. They take off, they go to the link. That's 6 touch. Not long left now, we've got 4 minutes left in this game. Can any team get ahead? Not long at all. The pressure starts to mount. The fitness starts to fatigue. The lot, everything comes in. As they go down the far side, gets a couple of extra metres there.
Yeah, this really is crunch time now with 4 to go. We spoke about how many draws there's been in this division. These teams have been involved in a number of them, and it's really just going to come down to a few key moments in the last few minutes here as both teams look to get their key players involved. Sawtell just tests them on the outside. No dice. And 5th and last here.
No, oh God, I thought she got through then. Jeez, man. Good defence then from Brothers. They keep them at bay. Still 3-all, 3.5 to go. They go down the wing again.
Yeah, good extra pass there. Zelly.
Been able to find that a couple of times now in the last couple of minutes just to give themselves a few extra metres. As they go into the half. Barker from half. They go the long side. Ball down.
Good defence there. Ray really dug that deep into the line, but the Colts outside defenders just holding their nerve, clogging up that channel, and no options available. See now 3 to play. Colts really important. They can get a good bit of flow here as they try and get to the box, get their subs on and get a nice strike dump at the end of the set.
3rd touch over halfway. They rally the troops around the back door. They've got 2 touches to go. That's last. So go to Tash Adams with the left foot. Kim Susi reads it well. Another stop for Brothers there.
Yep, straight on the ball there, the Brothers.
As we see down to the sub box here, Darty's marching orders onto the girls as they come onto the back of the field. 2 touches to go left in the set.
Oh, as the ball just goes to ground. It was really good meters there from Kat Stevens on the previous play, and you saw Zelly get into half there. Look for sweepers coming on around the back, just didn't quite get their timing right. And with where they hand it over, that's going to give Colts pretty good field position here, especially with a 6 again. They get that repeat set.
Hey, this is a set. This is the one you need, the Colts. This is where you run your pet play. You run your rooster with the phase in the middle of it as they go towards the link. Trying to get as many metres as they can to get it on the 7. And we'll talk about metres. There's a great example of that.
Yeah, plenty of communication there from the Brothers, scrambling well as the Colts test out their line with the punish through the number 7, Gemma. She floats back into the middle now and gets down for Courtney Trenery.
1.5 to go. As they go again.
Finger
No one there, nothing on for half there as they pick up. They run short side. No one home again. That would unfortunate, that one. That could have been the set that really pushed them away from Brothers, but as again, Brothers are defended really well.
Yeah, we spoke about it's going to come down to some key moments, and Country Club probably just didn't quite get it right there. Just looked at like they lacked direction a little bit, but talking about big moments, Brothers put it down, and they're going to give Colts another one on their line. This might be their last opportunity at the line here, the Colts. Less than 50 seconds on the clock. You see key player Grace Izell coming on. They're going to roll another sub out the back, get the experience of Talia Rolf on.
Here you go. Here's their setup play, the phase play. No one home again. That was it. As we go, 30 seconds to go. Can Brothers go the full length of the field here? They've got Susie on the field, Files on the left-hand side. The pass is questionable from half, but I'm not the referee as they go forward again. Third touch out to the wing. Susie, fourth touch. The sweepers come on around the back. They're looking for a sneak.
Doesn't come off. Good job to keep the ball alive. This is last, Notley. Picks up, skips off the right. Billabauer gets it back to her. There's numbers out to the right if they can get it there. And it's Ray Barker in the corner. And she's going to run away as the siren sounds in the background. What a finish to this game. Kai, there was almost nothing on there on last. But out of nowhere, the Brothers with an excellent team try. Wow, what a finish.
Yeah, it's a tough scene for the Country Club Colts. Unfortunately, they did everything right to get it there. And then it was a Notley left foot that did the damage there as Brothers come away with it.
Just look at the replay here. You thought there was nothing on. Billabauer just bounces back on the inside, forces Talia Rolfe to shut in and the rest of the Colts defence to collapse. And just great hands there from the girls, from Bartlett. Gets it out to Barker, who doesn't usually find herself on the wing, but she did for that play. Streaks down the right-hand sideline. And wow, that game was back and forward. Neither side led by more than a try at any point. And how fitting, Kai, that on the buzzer we get one last amazing try, and that's what ends up separating the teams.
That was a proper left-right fight night game, that one. It was just back and forth, and it was... Yeah, the scoreline's very indicative of what obviously happened. You got the full time at 4-3, and it was just back and forth the whole game. And it was, if you're a young girl and you're looking to play touch and you're looking to play a very fast game, a very switched-on game, that's the game that you want. With the full-time score there, 4-3. Kimmy Susie, Carly Walsh, Ray Barker, and Georgia Bartlett scoring for Brothers. We got Gemma Dings, Kiralee Costello and Chloe Tunks scoring for Country Club. That'll do us out here for this Friday night. Thank you to Zach Genrich for joining me this evening. We are back next week, next Friday, 7:20. Big set of games ahead again. You wouldn't want to miss this one. Thanks for joining along. We will see you all next week.
This grass looks smart, and it's tough enough to handle whatever you throw at it. So it stays looking smart. Tip Tough Hybrid Bermuda, the smart grass.